am so excited to be going to the American Girl store today to show you guys Molly's return at the American Girl stores. You guys have no idea what this means to me. Molly was my 4th American Girl doll, and honestly, to this day, she is one of my favorite characters that American Girl has ever produced. Her stories are amazing, and I'm just so glad that American Girl decided to bring her out of the archives. I know that a couple years back when I was AG Salon stylist, Costco did a Molly doll. It was the Be Forever Molly doll, and I'm kind of confused on the timeline of how things went and why they decided not to produce that specific Molly doll, but in actuality, I'm kind of glad that they didn't, because this version of Molly is the one that I grew up with. This is the Molly that I think perfectly reflects the character and everything that Pleasant Rowland and Valerie Tripp wanted with this doll. So I'm very glad that her collection is back in stores. So of course, I want to take you guys to the American Girl store in New York and show you guys what came in her collection this time around. I feel like these pieces are pretty iconic, and I feel like they're also really hard to get because obviously eBay, Mercari, people up the prices so much, but they're available now to the general public. And if you have not gotten your hands on any of these pieces, I highly recommend you do, because from my understanding, she's only here for a limited amount of time, and I'll put my proof up here. From what American Girl is saying, she's only gonna be available until supplies last, which means that she may only be here until the end of the year, or she could only be here for the next month or so. But let us get into what the store looked like. Okay, so let me stop screaming a little bit because I realize that I'm starting to sound a little bit like 19-year-old Chris, and I don't want to be that anymore. So let's move on to what the store looked like. First and foremost, I'm kind of disappointed that there wasn't more fanfare, considering Molly is a pretty iconic American Girl doll right behind Samantha. I feel like a lot of people know Molly, but at the front of the store, they had an entire display section for Molly where Corinne used to be, and I feel like they really did a nice job of condensing Corinne's collection. I do like the way that they displayed everything. I feel like this was a great way of showcasing everything that came back with her. At the front of the store, there are a lot of displays as shown here. A Molly was available, her accessories were available, and then she had her school outfit, her school accessories, and then she had her camp outfit, her camp accessories, she had her birthday outfit, and then her birthday accessories, which I feel like is like a pretty good amount of stuff. There's 3 outfits to choose from, 3 sets of accessories to choose from, aside from her actual accessories that you could buy with the doll herself. And once again, I'm just so happy that the original Molly doll in her original outfit is back. I'll talk about the differences between the original Molly and the new Molly later on, but right now I want to talk about the way that everything was displayed. So looking around, I definitely was surprised by the quality change in the American Girl dolls. As many of you guys know, a lot of the classic molds are done differently now, so faces on American Girl dolls aren't meant to be symmetrical anymore. So if you're looking to get a Molly doll, I definitely recommend going in store and actually getting one from the shelves, as opposed to ordering online and having the chance of getting a wonky-eyed Molly come in. I saw one too many wonky-eyed Mollys, and I didn't realize that the classic mold change was going to be such a big pet peeve of mine, but I ended up going through a lot of Molly dolls to find the perfect one, and I think I got a pretty good one, so I'm really glad that that happened. Looking around at the displays, I really did enjoy getting to see up close and personal what these outfits consisted of. I was really happy with the price. I think that they're fair, to be honest, considering that these are obviously reproductions of pretty iconic outfits. I do like the outfits that were chosen to be reproduced. Let's walk around, of course, and see what else is around. These displays were really well done. The one of her with all the erasers was really cute, and then her on top of the stack of books. This one is really adorable as well. I think she's just such an adorable American Girl doll, you guys. Like, I have such a special place in my heart for Molly. I'll get into the book later because honestly, the book creeps me out a little bit, the new illustration of her. But look at it. Don't you guys just get so nostalgic seeing her at the American Girl store, especially the new American Girl store? I feel like this is such a full circle moment for anyone that used to have a Molly doll and hasn't experienced the new store yet. Getting to see her in a new place is definitely a full circle moment for me. This display to me felt very Game of Thrones to me. I don't know, something about the back of it looked a little like the Game of Thrones throne to me, and I didn't really care for it. Moving forward, American Girl NYC is hosting a little contest. I did put my name in for a drawing to win a free American Girl doll Molly, so that was really nice. All I had to do was fill out my name, and then of course here is just an overview again of the 2 outfits that you can choose from. Her school outfit is just so cute, you guys. I'm so glad I left with it because I cannot think of a better Molly outfit other than her Miss Victory outfit to be reproduced. So yeah, that is all the Molly stuff that was released. I'll go into further detail later of the school outfit and the camp outfit, and of course the Molly doll. With the release of Molly was also a new boy Welly Wisher doll that honestly looks a little creepy to me. I feel like he looks a little too much like Ashlyn, and on top of that, his eyes are very much that Felicity emerald green that's very off-putting. I feel like it's not flattering, and I feel like they could have done a lot more. His bang is giving me Justin Bieber vibes, of like 2009. It's like basically covering his eye. I don't know if I'm a big fan of it. I do like the whole dinosaur thing though. It's so cute in person. The outfit is so adorable. So I definitely see that they took some time with the outfit, but the actual construction of the doll and the doll that they picked itself, I don't really like that much, to be honest. So I probably will end up getting him in the future because I want to get all the Welly Wishers, but for the most part, he was kind of They didn't have the hotel and spa. I did want to see that in person, but they didn't have it on display yet. So I didn't show any of the other new Truly Me outfits because they weren't in store yet. Now, Molly downstairs did replace Josefina, Addie, and some of the other girlies that are no longer featured in the store. Samantha, Josefina, Addie, and I think Kit were all cubed, and Molly basically took over their section. I like that she's not near Nenea because the two of those timelines, since they are very close in a timeline, could get kind of confusing, I guess you could say, considering Nenea is Pearl Harbor and Molly is World War II. I feel like both happen in each other's timeline, so I'm glad they kind of differentiated it by putting Molly in a different section. Having her again at the store was pretty iconic, and I'm so glad that she's back. This is just the footage from the American Girl store, and again, now let us move on to everything that I got. Okay, so now let me show you guys everything that I got inside of the store. First and foremost, I got her accessories. These are her original accessories from my understanding, which comes with the bag, the beret, all of that good stuff. I definitely need to have this because as a kid, I did not have it. And then of course, I got the school outfit. This is one of my favorite outfits. I'm so glad that it came back. This is just a perfect Molly outfit, and I could not have thought of a better outfit to reproduce. So I'm glad I finally have this. I was looking at this online, but I didn't want to spend the eBay Macari prices for it, so I'm glad I finally have it. Moving forward, we got the camp outfit. I don't even want to try to pronounce the name for this camp because I don't want to offend anyone, and I definitely don't want to make my sound dumb online. So this is her camp outfit. So first and foremost, let us unbox Molly, you guys. This is what the front of her box looks like. At the front, you can see Molly sitting down with her new book. I don't necessarily like the font that they picked for Molly. It looks a little aggressive, but at the end of the day, I don't really care because this is too much of a full circle moment for me. I do remember my parents taking me into the American Girl store and me picking out my Molly doll. All right, it is time to finally open her up. I want to show you guys everything that she comes with. This doll retails for $115. Like other American Girl dolls. At the front, again, just showcasing that. This is what she looks like. I did go through a lot of Molly dolls to find the perfect one that had symmetrical eyes. First and foremost, let's talk about the new illustration on the front of her book. If you guys remember the Be Forever ones, they had like actual people pose as the dolls in like the full costume and everything. And something about this girl at the front of the book is kind of unsettling to me. On the front of the cover, you can see Linda and you can also see Susan, who are two of the characters that are Molly's best friends in the book aside from Emily. All of the illustrations in the book are the same, so if you have the originals, they practically are the same. I don't necessarily know how much of this story they condensed to fit into one book, but hopefully they didn't take out a lot because Molly's books are one of my favorite book series, so definitely read them if you have the chance. And then on the back, I did notice that Star Stripes and Surprises is actually going to be a picture of the camp as opposed to the Be Forever version where it's Miss Victory, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm okay with that. I prefer the Miss Victory picture, but I mean, the camp one is neither here nor there. Okay, behind the book is Molly's glasses. They are different. I think that they don't have the bulbs at the end. The way that they're structured is a little hard to glide through her braids, so if you pull them out the wrong way, it will pull out her braids and pull out hair from her braids, so definitely be careful. I do prefer her originals. From what I understand, they glide more through her braids as opposed to the really hard deep curve that are in these specific glasses, but they are nice, they are metal, and of course they are the iconic round Molly glasses. Opening her up from the box, I did immediately notice that her sweater wasn't a one-piece sweater like the original is. This specific sweater has Velcro in the back, and that's the way that you put it on and off. I remember her original sweater actually being a full one-piece thing with no Velcro. The collar at the top is still just a piece of fabric, so it's not attached to the sweater, and I'm glad that that's the way that they did it. So nerdy, so geeky, obsessed with that. But for the most part, the design and the way that this is structured is fairly nice. At the bottom of her skirt, there's a plastic little heart that says American Girl on it. I don't remember that on the original Molly doll. And then the skirt is different. It's not as thick and as velvety as I remember. It's a little bit thinner, so I can't really compare that with the 35th anniversary doll if you guys have that doll, because I don't know the way that they produced it. From my own personal experience, I remember my Molly skirt being a lot thicker. Once again, these glasses, I don't recommend putting them in her hair because it may rip out her hair on the way out if you're trying to take out the glasses, so be careful. I did look at a lot of Mollies to make sure that the Molly I picked didn't have a lot of small hairs sticking out of the braids. A lot of Molly dolls had really weird bangs. A lot of them had small pieces of hair sticking out of the braids, so I went through a lot of them to make sure that mine was as perfect as possible with aligned eyes. Her ribbons are just regular ribbons. They're just pieces of ribbon tied together, so that way they create her iconic red bows. Her socks are a little thin. Her shoes are exactly how I remember. They're just plastic, and then she is wearing bloomers underneath her skirt, and again, the skirt is a little thin for me. I remember it being a lot thicker. Anyways, let's move on to her accessories. Her accessories are the original accessories, so it comes with the beret, it comes with the purse. Let me show you guys what comes inside. The beret is made up of a really nice fabric. It is thick. It's the iconic beret that Molly wears. Here is her white handkerchief that has the word Molly embroidered onto it. It is so cute. Here is her red bag. I will say that the Be Forever one is a lot smaller than this one. It just snaps open and close, and that is what the inside looks like. There is an American Girl tag inside. Now I completely understand why people are obsessed with these little letters that the American Girl dolls write, because the penmanship on this is so cute. It's so small, and this is the letter that Molly writes to her dad during Christmas, basically saying she wishes he was there. Here is Molly's coin. It's a penny and it is really tiny, so I obviously put this into the bag immediately because I didn't want to lose it. Came in the smallest little envelope, so honestly I threw that into the red purse immediately because once again it is so tiny, I did not want to lose it. Here is Molly's locket. I was actually disappointed to see that you couldn't open it up and see a picture of her dad. I'm pretty sure the original one you can open it up, but there's nothing inside of it. That is the way that it opens and closes. This is what it looks like. On the front there are flowers. Moving on, we get her camp outfit. Again, I'm not even going to try to say the name of the camp, but the name of the camp is on top of this baseball cap. It is a little flimsy. It does feel like there's no support on the actual brim of the hat, but it's adorable, and I definitely will be using this on my Molly doll. Next is the white shirt. Now this actually has real working buttons. There is no Velcro anywhere, so you can use this on its own if you want to incorporate this into your other American Girl doll clothes. But yes, the buttons on the front do work. It is collared. It has a nice little pocket. The shorts that come with this outfit are high-waisted, so again, another basic piece that you can incorporate with other American Girl doll clothes that you may have. It does Velcro on the side. I don't know if the original has a zipper, but this one has Velcro on the side, so that way she can fit into this and have it high-waisted without it looking weird. Really, really cute. I do think that this is really heavy material. And then these are the saddle shoes. Oh my god, you guys, these are absolutely adorable. At the top there is some dark navy, and then there's white, and then the bottom of these shoes are a light brown color. And then the last piece on this is this little handkerchief tie. It's just Velcro that you can snap on and off, and then this little pamphlet that talks about the story elements and how the outfit is part of her story. And then my favorite outfit, of course, this is her school outfit. There are such cute elements to this piece. I cannot even tell you guys how excited I am to have this outfit. Again, the shoes, you guys, are absolutely to die for. This version of the shoes has black bottoms, and then the top has stripes of red. The actual dress part is lined in plaid with red and green incorporated into it. It is so adorable. I am obsessed with this outfit. Like I said before, I have wanted it for forever. And then the last piece is the shirt. It is really, really puffy, and I don't necessarily like how at the back it's just Velcroed at the top, but then at the bottom it's just open. So if you wanted to kind of make this its own piece, you really couldn't do that, which I am not a fan of. And the front buttons are not actually functionable. They are just there for show. From my understanding, a lot of original Molly outfits also came with ribbon, so that way you could change out her ribbon color depending on her outfit, which I love. And then of course a pair of just regular ankle socks for her to put underneath her shoes. And then last piece is just another little pamphlet talking about how the outfit is part of her story. I do enjoy these. I do miss these. I remember when American Girl used to have this for every outfit. Alright you guys, that is everything I got. I'm so sorry I did not get any of the accessories. I really have no purpose for all of the other accessories, like the camp accessories, her birthday accessories, and I probably at one point will get her school accessories, but for right now, these were the things that I saw valuable to me that I wanted immediately, and I didn't even want to risk the chance of them being sold out online and having to wait. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name is Chris. You guys can follow me on my Instagram, which is @TheDollStudio by Chris. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I am hosting a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. Like this video, comment down below and let me know what you guys think of Molly's return, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.